Welcome to another Year of Goodness unboxing. Today we're going to be taking a look at Saltfjord from Aporta Games. So this is a second edition or successor to Santa Maria, however you look at it. We haven't played Santa Maria, but I've heard very good things about it, so I'm excited to see how it plays. Let's dive in. Nice artwork on the inside of the box here. Okay, first thing up is we have the rule book. Okay, and then some kind of icon guide. Okay, all the components here. General setup for the game, the player setup. I guess a starting draft for the players before you begin the game. And then describing how the resources work, the goal of the game, turn structure, and the actions. Looks like plenty of examples, which is nice. Explaining technology tracks, building the different buildings. I guess retiring for the round, maybe. And some free actions you can take, and how the end of round works. I guess a cleanup step, and then explaining final scoring. So pretty straightforward, and an additional module for the advanced game using the wagons, and then the solo rules, which are pretty short. Just a page for the solo rules. So the actual rules are minus setup, only about 6 pages. Looks pretty straightforward. Okay. Then there's an appendix here for all the different iconography, explaining everything, which is nice. Lots of bags, which are always appreciated. All right, we got dice. Okay, got orange and white dice. These are pretty cool. They're kind of like pearlescent looking, and they're pretty big too. They're pretty chunky. So those are nice dice. See what else we got here for components. We have worker meeples. These are like the little fisherman meeples here. They're pretty cool, like screen printed. I guess heat press maybe. Okay. These are resource cubes, just plain wooden cubes. Used to track resources. I guess there's probably either 1s and 5s or 1s and 3s. Okay. Kind of like the look of the natural wood though. I think it's nice. We got the wagons here that are for the advanced game. Okay, these look nice. And then we have the player colors. So we got blue, red, purple, and green. Colors are nice. They're pretty vibrant. Got like a disc to maybe track some turn order. And then you have these little cogs for your technology tracks, and a little boat for sailing. Okay, everything looks nice. I like the colors. I think it fits nice with the art. Then there's player boards here. These are dual layered player boards, so these are for your resources. So you use those resource cubes to track the different resources, and you can upgrade them different levels. But it's dual layered so that the cubes stay where they're supposed to, and it's there's no issues. Cardboard's good thickness too, like medium thickness cardboard. So there's 4 of those. 2, 3, 4. And then we have punch board. Let's see. Let's do this. Okay. Set this aside for a second. All right. So we got some punch board here. These look like all the fishing tokens, so level 1s, level 2s. These are player boards, along with the little ship board that you have to place your fishing tokens on. Okay. And then one for each player. Okay. These are the like contracts, I guess, or the goods tokens. Okay. These are, I think the purple ones are like the scoring, and then the orange ones are like setup tokens for like the start of the game. They give you kind of an asymmetric ability. You have buildings, different size buildings, some more of these technologies. Lots of buildings. So these go on your player boards, and that's how you activate the different actions. That's cool. And then we have the game board. All right, so let's take a look at that. Okay, so just kind of slide it up so you can see the whole thing here. You have space for all the different dice as you roll them, for you can draft them, and then the orange dice that get added each round into the pool, I guess. And then the spaces for like the fishing, and then this is kind of the building market over here. And you can see there's space for the technologies here, and then your technology markers move up over here. These are some bonuses when you move your ship back at the end of the round, and then you have spaces for the different like goods crate, like the crate tokens and goods that you gain, and then a victory point tracker on the outside. So yeah, that's the board. Looks really nice. It's just a fourfold, so it's not that big, which is nice. It's all that's needed. Okay. And I think that's it. That's going to be it for Saltfjord. So looking forward to trying the game out. Once I give it a play, I will post some of my thoughts on Instagram, post some photos, maybe a review, maybe on the Board Game Geek blog as well. And as always, if you enjoy this content, please comment, like, and subscribe for more. And that's going to do it for this Euro Goodness Boxing. So thank you and have a nice day.